Hi everyone, and welcome to today's General Hospital recap. As always, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos or recaps. I didn't realize today was going to be a late day. I had to go pick up a food donation in Pennsylvania, like 2 hours away. So, and then we decided to get lunch while we were up there. So I was like, yeah, lunch at Cracker Barrel. And then when we came back, we voted. So, pretty cool day. I hope you voted if you're in California or New Jersey, or it was Montana. I feel like Montana, but I'm not sure. But anyway, let's get to today's General Hospital recap. And today's filter is inspired by the primary, so I'm really excited. Voting is like my favorite thing to do, like ever. So today was a good day. All right, so let's get to it. At Maxie and Nathan's / just Nathan, just Maxie. So it's time to talk. Because Maxie comes back to get her work stuff, but also to kind of talk. Nathan wants to work through it. She wonders if he would have ever told her if, he hadn't been hopped up on pain medication. And he says probably not. And that's an issue. Of course it's an issue. So she's not upset with him for making a mistake. She's mad for the lying. She trusted him. That trust is broken. And I'm sad, to be quite honest with you. And he says he was ashamed. And she asked if Dante knows. And he's like, no one knows. And he says he felt like he was getting a second chance with her. And she says that, she stopped snooping because she loves him. And that's big for her. She's Maxie. So after they get a little closer, she does pull away from him. She's doubting everything now, and he swears there's no more. But he kind of already said that once, so. At Crimson, Kiki brought Dylan a breakfast, and he got her something too. It's a t-shirt from the concert, and there's more t-shirts from the concert that apparently was a little bit disappointing when it comes to the Glamour Boys. Let me tell you, I've seen the Backstreet Boys in concert, now, 20 some years after 10, whatever. They were awesome. So I hope, they aren't throwing shade to the Backstreet Boys, because Backstreet Boys are awesome. And he asked her on a real date, and she likes the idea in theory, but she's not over Morgan. And he felt the vibe, and he knows she felt the vibe. Why is my camera not participating today? And it's more than just a rebound. And it is, because it is more than just a rebound. And she says that she still has feelings for Morgan. He knows that. And, she says Morgan was her first love, and that's a connection that's hard to break. And then she tells about how Morgan cheated multiple times with her mother, and that he tried to commit suicide. And she keeps going back to him, and she's not sure if she's supposed to give up on him. So Dylan tells her how he works through things. He puts the situations into scripts and sees if he would be rooting for that love story. And in this case, with all the terms, crazy, all that being used, it's probably not a story that he would root for, and she agrees. And he also promises not to sleep with any of her relatives, and then he does apologize for that joke, but she's okay with it. But we'll get back to it. At the Friedman clinic, Sunny visits Morgan. Morgan is a tinge upset, and Sunny wants him to talk. Sunny knows something happened when he saw Kiki. Morgan says that Kiki was kissing Dylan Quartermain, but he knows it's his fault because he pushed her away. And when he's talking about it, he says, we decided it would be best. And Sunny wants to know whose way. But Morgan doesn't want to tell. Sunny keeps pushing it. Then he stops pushing it, and he leaves. But in a nice way. It's just time to wrap up the visit. So Sunny tells the woman at the desk that he forgot to log into the visitor's log, and he doesn't want anyone to get in trouble. So then he asks her for water. Yeah, his throat is bothering him. And when she leaves, he looks through the log and sees Ava's name. Could this mean the truce is over? So when the front desk woman comes back with the water, he thanks her and says how appreciative he is of all of her help and the help of the staff there, and it just means so much to him. At the hospital, Ava comes with flowers for Lucas. She's relieved that Lucas woke up, and she expresses to Julian that she is just horrified that Alexis isn't there. So Julian said Alexis had legal problems that she couldn't get out of, and Ava wants to talk about Carlos. Julian says that there's nothing that will connect him, and there never will be. And we're all sitting here like, ha ha ha. But we are about to get that thrown in our face in just a little bit. So Julian tells Ava that Alexis supports him completely. Yeah, definitely. And he admits that no matter how much he loves Alexis, it doesn't change who he is, and being in the organization has its perks. So, you know what? If not now, it would have eventually happened, and she just would have been more invested. So Ava feels hopeful in life. She said the situation with Avery is settled, and Kiki is maybe seeing, or she's seeing Dylan Quartermain in some sort of way. So they both leave with their things, and Ava had mentioned before how she's so sure that Morgan isn't going to go after Kiki, and Julian asked Ava how she's so sure that Morgan won't do that, but she's not telling. At the park, Alexis and Diane are having an impromptu meeting, and Alexis says she didn't want to have Julian arrested when Lucas needed him, and Diane wants her to get back on track. So Alexis wants to do one thing before turning the evidence over, possibly give Julian a heads up, and Diane's like, no, he will kill you. Like, he killed Carlos, he will kill you. So she doesn't think that he would hurt her, and Diane tells her her window for immunity is closing, and she could be disbarred. So Alexis, she can't reconcile how she got here and what's wrong with her. And she does say she is going to turn him in today. So Alexis is going to get the shirt and meet Diane at the police station. At Alexis's place, Erin comes over. Christina's there. And she's like, I have a great opportunity for her. For him. So apparently her dad agreed to let him sell Corinthos coffee on his food truck. And apparently Sonny is super strict about who's allowed to sell his coffee. So he's like, I'm really appreciative, but I don't have a food truck yet, and like I don't have the funds for it. So Christina's like, well, I've been doing my research, and that waterfront coffee place that has horrible coffee and horrible food, the owner is looking to sell it, and my dad could possibly underwrite it, and you could take over that place. And like, they're super cute. He's super cute. He's a good guy, and I'm like, I really like them together. And then he has to leave. He has to go to class, and she leaves to take a walk. But then when no one's home, Alexis comes home to see if anyone's home. The coast is clear, and she looks around. She remembers Christmas and how happy they were, and but she knows she needs to do this, and she goes to get the shirt, and it's not there. Ruh-roh. And now end scene. Woo! Christina takes a walk in the park and thinks about Erin, but she doesn't seem happy, and more like concerned. I don't know. Maybe not concerned isn't the right word. But she's not having the feelings she thought she would for him, which has I you go into something thinking you're really gonna like someone, and then it just fizzles, which I've experienced that before. So maybe that's what's happening. So she calls Parker and leaves a message that she wants to see her. Maxie tells Nathan she can't afford to make another mistake in her life. Dylan apologizes for his off joke. It's fine. Kiki's actually able to laugh about it, which is a huge step. And Kiki needs to get back to work, and Dylan kisses her goodbye, and then it just kind of doesn't end. Morgan is deleting pictures of Kiki, so poetic, but you can still recover them for 30 days, so not super poetic. I'm just kidding. Sonny confronts Ava in the park. He's wearing sunglasses, and he's angry. Just felt you needed to know about the sunglasses part, because we never see him in sunglasses. Alexis is panicking. Julian comes home. He has the shirt. Oh my god. I'm actually a lot more excited for this than I thought I'd be. I'm actually I thought I had lost interest kind of, but I am not. I am doubly invested right now. So let's see where it goes. Thank you so much for watching today's General Hospital recap. I really appreciate it. Tomorrow will not be late, I promise. I'm not scheduled to work or pick up anything. It should be all good. But thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow for more General Hospital. I hope you have a great day. Bye!